Hi guys, haven't had a video out in a while, so I thought I'd check in with you while I'm on a little family Cornwall holiday. And this is actually a farm that I've come to ever since I was a little kid. I think the first time I visited this I was actually a baby, so about 1 year old. And I've been coming every year since. And this woodland that you see behind me, it's only tiny, it's a little ornamental woodland tagged onto the farmhouse. It's really small, but I've been coming here ever since I was a little kid, and I've been playing in these woods. Initially, this was where my interest in being in the woods probably started, because I'd run around in here, build little dens, I'd find deadfall, we'd make a little barbecue out there and we'd light fires. We even tried primitive trapping when I was about 5, and my dad sneaked in with a beaver, a soft toy beaver, during the night. So when I went down to check my traps in the morning, I thought I'd actually caught something, and it turned out to be a soft toy. So this woodland has a lot of memories for me, and it's kind of where my interest in being outside all the time stems from. So I thought I would come here and shoot a little update video for you guys, maybe make a fire and a little drink. Unfortunately, for the first year in 28 years, there's actually pigs in the woods where I play. So there are 2 rather large pigs in here. We've been in, we've sort of made friends with them, but it just isn't conducive to a video. They'd be fussing us the whole time. Headbutting us and sort of trying to eat our shorts. So basically what we're going to do is we're still going to do the video just as planned, but instead of being in the woodland, we're going to be on the edge of the woodland. Okay, so hopefully you'll still find some value and still enjoy this little update video, this little sort of bushcraft cook up where I make some coffee, not normal coffee, I'll talk more about that in a minute, and just show you a few bits and bobs. I hope you've all been keeping well. I know the virus is sort of a bit of a downer on this year, as it was last year, but I hope everyone's safe and well and enjoys this video. Okay guys, tarp is up. A bit of a struggle with the wind and only having one stick. Ideally I would have used a tripod there, but I don't have much time, so I just wanted to put it up pretty quick. So it's up, it's a nice bit of shelter, and I thought I'd just take this time before I do anything else to show you a few of my tools that I've got recently. So this here is a Soulwood Creation hatchet or carving axe. And as you know, if you follow my Instagram, I do an awful lot of carving. So having a custom carving axe like this, it's going to get an awful lot of use. It's got a blackened handle with chip carving. You can see this nice pattern carved into the handle here and here. And as you can see, I've already started using this an awful lot. So I've had it about 2 months, I would say, and I have used it and tested it for bushcraft and carving, and really enjoy this tool. So I wanted to show you here, as it's a pretty special tool to me. I wanted one of these for a long time, and I've been following Soulwood Creations on Instagram for a while, and ever since I saw this axe I wanted to get one. So highly recommend you go and check him out, Soulwood Creations on Instagram. He makes amazing tools. And then my 2 knives you see here, these are sort of a set to me, and I got this one first. This is a little sort of backup knife, but it's 4mm stock, incredibly sharp, and you can do pretty much anything you need with this tool. But because of the lovely sort of saber grind on there, it's really good for like food prep. It does a decent job of battening, and it's razor sharp, so you can do nice feather sticks and things like that. However, for heavier jobs, it's quite small. So this got me thinking. I like the normal woodlaw design, but I always want something a little bit more robust, a little bit tankier. So I got talking with Lee from Stony Path Knives, and he's such a great guy. He's a brilliant knife maker and a really nice person to do business with. And I asked him if he would design me a knife based on my specification. And basically I took a woodlaw knife that everyone knows and loves, and I just beefed it up a little bit. So instead of 4mm stock, I used 5mm stock, and I made the dimensions longer and deeper in the blade for strength. And then what I asked him to do is I asked him to really make a deep finger guard here, nice deep choil for your hand to prevent any slippage onto the blade. And he came up with this. I got to choose the materials. This is stabilized flame maple and Arizona desert ironwood with an angled liner join, black and white micarta liners, and mosaic pins. So I got to choose every single aspect of this knife, and he designed basically my dream bushcraft knife, and that's what this is. So look forward to seeing this in use in a lot of future videos, because this thing is an absolute beast. Please do go and give Stony Path Knives a follow on Instagram. I'll put his link in the description of this video. He makes absolutely beautiful tools, and this is now my favorite knife. Okay, so I've got a lot of knives, I collect them, and this is my favorite. I know I'm biased because I helped to design it, but it just works so well. So please go and give Soulwood Creations and Stony Path Knives a follow on Instagram, and look out for these tools being used in future videos from me. Okay, so next thing I would like to do is I want to set up my firebox stove and prepare stuff for a fire. Okay, so here, next to my kuksa, I have a chunk of chaga. Now I took this fungus off of a birch tree that I found in the UK, and I've only ever found this before in Sweden, but it's got this lovely golden colour to the inside and this sort of barky black outside, and this is a very, very good medicinal fungus. So what I've done is I've actually ground up a few pieces of this in here, and I'm going to use these pieces that are all mashed up and made into smaller chunks to brew a tea for me to drink. And it's a very medicinal tea, it's very good for you. I've had this once before, I've made it once before, but never on camera. So I thought I would show you. It's got this gorgeous golden colour to that fungus, and yeah, I was super stoked to find that when out hiking. So it would be nice to actually experience chaga tea again, and even more so because I can share it with you guys. So yeah, it's in the little pot I made, a little pinch pot, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to drinking that. So I've broken off another chunk, I'm going to add that in as well. So chaga, in you go. So I can already see it's changing the colours of the water, starting to leach out into the water and give it a nice sort of coffee tea sort of colour. So we're going to let that boil and really sort of get those flavours out of the mushroom into the water. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so while my chaga's brewing, I wanted to show you one of my recent projects. Now, me and my dad had a day in the workshop carving our own sort of bushcraft pipe. So we used some seasoned cherry wood and a piece of antler, and we have made this lovely, lovely cherry pipe with an antler stem. The stem actually comes off so you can easily clean it. I've smoked this a few times and it works amazingly, but I was really, really happy to work on this with Dad. I was really pleased with the results, and yeah, I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful little pipe. So what we're going to do now, while we're waiting for the chaga tea, is I'm going to cut up a bit of Virginia plug tobacco, and I'm going to smoke this pipe and enjoy just being outside. It's a little bit rainy, but that doesn't bother me. I've got my tarp, so I'm staying nice and dry. And yeah, no better time than being outside, making a cup of tea to enjoy a pipe. And my favourite type of tobacco is a Virginia, and especially one in plug form that comes as like a brownie or a brick. So I've got some of that here. Full Virginia, so this is full Virginia, there's nothing else other than Virginia tobaccos, and it's in a nice plug format, so it looks a bit like a cake or a brownie, and you have to slice and prepare it yourself. Okay, so we're going to enjoy that in this lovely hand-carved pipe made by me and my father. So yeah, antler and cherry wood. So you can see there the colour of that liquid, proper black coffee sort of colour. So we'll give it a little bit longer, but that's pretty near ready to drink, I would say. As I said, I've only had this once, so I'm no expert, but I want to actually taste the mushroom in this drink. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit longer to simmer, and then we'll give it a taste. That has gone such a lovely deep colour. I'm really excited to have this again. So I'm going to take this off, pour myself a cup, and show you the beautiful colour that this has gone. So I've got my kuksa that I carved, and yeah, let's have a go. You can see hopefully from there the colour. Ooh. It's actually not too strong. It's got a real earthiness to it, but it's not overpowering. It's fairly mild and really, really hot, so I might let that cool a little bit. So hopefully you guys can see that, but we've got a lovely deep rich colour there from the Chaga, and yeah, a really nice cup of tea which I'm going to enjoy. Well, cheers guys, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this little video. I just missed actually making videos, to be honest. I haven't made a video in a while, so I just thought as I'm on holiday I might as well do a bit of my hobby and catch up with you guys. So hopefully some of you have enjoyed it, enjoyed seeing the Chaga, enjoyed seeing the tools and the pipe that me and Dad made. I'm hopefully going to the Bushcraft show pretty soon. So hopefully there'll be a video with me and Primal Nomad, so look out for that. Really hoping that goes ahead and I'm able to make a video there. Other news, I've been helping out on some bushcraft courses as an assistant, which has been a really, really good experience, and I just love it. I mean, just being outside and sharing my love for this stuff is just my absolute love. So yeah, I've had a really good time of it recently with the bushcraft, and although there haven't been many videos, because obviously I can't film if I'm helping on a course, I have been doing a lot of bushcraft, so it's just not been on my socials. So hopefully you'll see some videos from me soon. I'm going to enjoy this coffee, finish my bowl, and just sit by the fire for a little bit longer. But I hope to see you guys soon in another video. And yeah, I hope you guys manage to get out, and even if it is just to a little woodland or just a farm or whatever you have access to, even if it's your garden, that's how I started, it's how I learned everything, and I still practice almost daily in my garden, and in this case in someone's ornamental little woodland. Don't make excuses for not practicing and getting outside, just do it. Anyway, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you soon. So these guys are the pigs that I told you about. So this woodland that I normally use is currently the home of these big old pigs. They're pretty friendly, but yeah, it's not really conducive to making a video because they just want to hang out with you.